Hey, what's going on? My name is Lou, and welcome back to Sweet Lou's Barbecue, NJ. And today, I am going to be making a pork shoulder picnic, pork picnic shoulder, however you want to say it. And I'm going to be doing it on my WSM. All right, you guys all have seen me use the Kamado Joe here. All right, she's sleeping right now. But today, we are going to use the WSM because this started my barbecue obsession, my barbecue love. This was my very first smoker. Got it in 2014, and it was great. It's awesome. It's an awesome cooker. Produces great barbecue. I'm sure you guys have seen it all over. It's the best value for. It's just the best smoker under $500 in my opinion. So what happened was I loved it, and I still love it, and it's awesome. Like I said, it's an awesome cooker. Then you always want more, right? Whenever you're dealing with stuff, it's like, you know, when you have good barbecue, you want more good barbecue, right? So then you always want new grills and new smokers. So that's why I got the Kamado Joe over there, and love it. And I love it. It's a great cooker in and of itself. So I kind of neglected this guy for a while, and I saw it sitting here, and I said, you know what? I said, I miss it. I want to get back into it. So I actually did a few upgrades on it. I'm going to, after I season up the pork butt, I'm going to show you those upgrades. Some of which, all of which really I'm just absolutely excited about. It's the first time I'm using it since I've done those upgrades. So yeah, I'm going to season up the pork butt. I'm going to show you that. I'm going to get the cooker going, and I will bring you back. Stay tuned. Okay, so for those of you that don't know, the WSM comes in three sizes: the 14-inch, the 18-inch, and the 22-inch, and it is a water smoker, which is great. In the barbecue world, some people like water, some people don't. I'm kind of in the middle. I use it at times, I don't use it at times. Depends the mood I'm in and on the specific day, whatever. One of the problems with the 18-inch, I have the 18-inch, and I'm lucky to have the 18-inch because my wonderful vegetarian, who is now wife, but when she was my girlfriend, she, for my, forget what birthday it was, but in 2014, she got me this WSM as a birthday gift, and who knew it would spark a very fun hobby. And it is a lot of fun. One of the problems with the 18 is this guy here, this big ginormous water bowl. It's great, but it holds a lot of water, but the problem is it dips down almost touching your coals, which makes it hard to access the fire. Yeah, and it's just real big, and in my opinion, you don't need that much water. So yeah, that brings me to my second, I don't say complaint, but you know, thing that I would change with the WSM is, and one of the reasons why I kind of stopped cooking on it was because the charcoal just runs out after about 6-7 hours. I'm sure there are people out there who get 10 to 12 hours on one load in their 18-inch, and that's great. You can hold temp better than I can, I guess. I don't know. But I typically can get 6 to 7 hours, which is good for ribs and things like that. But when you dive into like briskets and pork butts and chuck roast and all that, it's kind of a pain to take it off and put it on and put more charcoal in. So I went looking for, you know, bigger charcoal baskets that companies make, people make, things like that. And I found, what I found was this. All right, I'm gonna set you up here. All right, this is an awesome charcoal basket made by Greg at the Woodshed. I gotta look your channel up, Greg. It's Woodshed, the Woodshed Barbecue with Slowhand. And I saw this, and I fell in love with it, and I said to myself, I gotta have it because, I mean, you can look at Greg's videos. I mean, I think he got with this, I want to say he filled it up to the top. He got like a 36-hour. He held down for 36 hours on this thing, and I said, wow, that's the reason why I stopped cooking on it. and I like that problem is now solved. So this is what he calls a naked basket. It's made out of carbon steel. I'll put a link down below. Yeah, and it holds probably, I'm gonna use a bag of B&B here, and it should hold, I think maybe a bag and a half, bag and a quarter, something like that. But yeah, this is gonna solve my problem, and I'm very, very excited about it. Yeah, and you have to, and again, I told you with the water pan how I don't like it to begin with, how it's very intrusive. So I picked up one of these, all right, fire dial. Some people love it, some people don't. I had to see what it's all about. All right, so this is from Barbecue Smoker Mods. Yeah, and gonna see how it performs. I think the idea is that it creates a little bit of a spin thing going on with the air, and it's supposed to maintain temps, and your bottom grate's supposed to be same heat-ish as your top grate. And yeah, so that's the goal. So like I said, I'm gonna do the pork shoulder. I'm going to, one thing Greg says to do, and I'm gonna do the same thing with the fire dial, is I'm going to spray this down with canola oil. I'm going to fill it up. I'm going to spray the fire dial down with canola oil, and then I'm gonna put this all together, show you the pork butt, get it on. Yeah, we're rocking and rolling on this. So as you see, we're getting going. Put a fire starter in, mixed hickory and apple wood chunks. I'm gonna let that get going. Then I'm going to put the fire dial. Let me do it right now. Put this fire dial in here. Can I do it one-handed? Yes, I can. Oh man, I'm so excited. Yeah, I'm gonna let it come up to temp. So we're aiming, I'm gonna cook a little hotter, maybe 250, 275. Then I'm gonna wrap it, and yeah, and maybe bump it up a little bit, maybe 275, 300-ish. Right before I get going, I'm gonna put this big piece of hickory on. I'm a fan of that. I like to get it at combustion right when I get going to get that smoke flavor. And yeah, all right, cool. So she's going up, and I put the hinge on too, guys. And I also have a gasket around here. I don't know if you can see it. It's black. It's a fire black, I believe it's called. Barbecue Smoker Mods again. Great place to get a lot of stuff from for your WSM. I'm not paid or anything by them. They just have some good stuff. Yeah, man, I'm excited, guys. All right, got the hinge. Lid goes down. Yeah, so I'm gonna go get pork picnic seasoned up, and I'll see you there. All right, so we are inside, and here's the pork picnic shoulder. I'm going to use today, the rubs I'm going to use is Madmmosebnq. Go check them out. I love this rub, okay, because it doesn't have any sugar in it, and for pork, I love to add sugar. My butter, brown sugar, and honey mixture, it's very popular with pork. I love it, but the problem is sometimes it gets too salty. I'm sorry, too sugary, like too sweet. So this rub I feel like would be great because it doesn't have any sugar in it, and yeah, it'll just go real well. And then after I pull it, I'm gonna mix in his barbecue sauce with it. Again, light on the sugar, which is cool, all right, because I like to add it. Yeah, so I'm gonna get this guy seasoned up, and yeah, stay tuned. about 270-ish, 275-ish. Ooh, got the thin smoke going. We're gonna get this pork picnic. We're gonna get on this pork picnic. Looking good. Let's do it. Boom, right there. Thing with the fire dial, I don't want to leave the lid open too long. And I'm just gonna give it a little bit of extra rub. All right. My plan is to spritz maybe I'm gonna let it go 2-3 hours, and I'm gonna spritz it maybe with apple cider vinegar and water. Spritz it maybe every, I don't know, hour and a half-ish, and we'll just play it by ear. All right, I'll be back. Stay tuned. All right, we are roughly about 2.5 hours in. We're gonna take a look. Oh man, looking good. Looking good. Can you see it? I got half apple cider vinegar, half water. Oh, it's looking good, man. I like that color. All right. All right. I'm gonna check it again in maybe, I don't know, maybe hour and a half, 2 hours. I'm gonna spritz it maybe every hour and a half. And yeah. All right, so we were about 6 hours in. Oh, looking good. Very good. All right. So I've been spritzing every hour on the hour-ish. Tell you what, I'm going to spritz it one more time. Then I am going to pan it in about maybe another half hour-ish. Because it is at 165. So 164, 165. And yeah, so I'll get it panned up. Butter, brown sugar, honey.
I love your
Bring you
meat.
back for that. Thank you. I'm going to edit that out, and I'll catch you later. We're about 7 hours in. Sitting at 250. All right. Oh yeah, she's about ready to wrap. I'm gonna pan it up, put it in the pan, add honey, brown sugar, butter, and yeah, bring it back for that. All right, guys, here it is. It's after about, when did I start this? 1:30. Was done at 10 o'clock. So was that about 9 hours, 8.5, 9 hours. Yeah, it came out great. This is the knuckle. Oh, look at that. Ooh, came out. Oh my goodness. Whoa. Oh. Oh my gosh. So effortless. Where's that big bone? Doing this one-handed freestyling it. Oh, it's still a little hot. Oh. All right, bone. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's hot. Woo. Bone came out nice and clean. Look at that. Oh my god. Whew. Oh man. Alright, tell you what, I'm gonna get this all shredded up, and then I'm gonna taste it, and yeah, stay tuned. Alright guys, here it is, got it all shredded up. Yeah, I'm gonna bring it in for a taste. Alright guys, gonna bring it in for a taste here. Let me find a good piece. Oh, they're all good pieces. Had a nice smoke ring. You don't really see it there, but hey, you do a little bit. Good smoking on this one. Cheers. Oh, it's good. Oh man, perfect, savory and sweet. Wow. I mixed the sauce in there, the rub, the juices from the. It's good, real good. Oh, awesome cook. Awesome WSM. Awesome. Charcoal Basket did a fantastic job. Fire Dial did a fantastic job. Pork Shoulder did a fantastic job. Everything was just stellar. Yeah, all right. I will catch you guys on the next one. And like, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching. All right, guys. It's actually the day after, and I just shook the ash out. This is what's left after about a 10-hour cook, all right? 10 and a half hours. Had about 3/4 full, and in my opinion, you can't really ask much better than that. If I filled it up, you know, oh my God, I probably could have got maybe, I don't even know, 18, 24 hours maybe more than that. It just performed well. Fire dial performed well. Love the flavor on that. Loving this basket. Greg from the Woodshed Barbecue with Slowhand did a fantastic job with this. When I saw he was making them, I just said I had to get one. And yeah, the cool thing, that's my street. Cool thing with having a big load of charcoal is not, to me, not necessarily having a really long cook, but it's cooking something and then, you know, taking it off, or maybe midway, add something else. Like if I'm making a brisket, halfway through, add some ribs. It gives you that flexibility, and that to me is what's awesome about it. Yeah, so thanks again, Greg. You make a fantastic product here. It's going to last me a long time. Yeah, so go check him out. I'll probably put his link down below, and yeah, catch you guys on the next one. Like, share, subscribe. Take care.